Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. It's that time of year again and you are struggling for Chrono Crystals and you'll want to grab as many Chrono Crystals as possible before it gets to the anniversary. Now the anniversary is around about 2 weeks away. We have the countdown celebration going and yeah, honestly speaking, it's go time, you know. People are really looking for Chrono Crystals, so I'm going to run through a couple methods. The first method is soul boosting your characters. If you're a new player, soul boosting your characters will net you a ton of Chrono Crystals, like literally insane amounts of Chrono Crystals. The same can be said for upgrading equipment, especially upgrading equipment to A, S, and Z rank. The easiest way to do this is to go to a piece of equipment that is highly ranked up and also is a unique equip for a specific character, because these have very heavy weightings on the third slot, and to upgrade the second slot because it's the least statistical ranking one, and chances are you'll just continue running Z rank. If you keep running Z rank, it counts for A, S, and Z, so you gain a ton of Chrono Crystals. So between those two methods, those are like the two go-to methods, but there's more. Right, but you can claim those from your Z missions. Now that's for new players. You know, new players have the benefit of this. If you're a veteran like me, this does not work for you at all anymore. There's no way to grab Chrono Crystals this method. However, you can look maybe at expanding into some of your story challenges and also of course friendship. Now story and friendship go hand in hand. Okay, if you are doing the story, clearing the challenges, whether it's new story, old story, whatever it is, there's a lot of Chrono Crystals here. People tend to forget, but a single story mode challenge has like 21 Chrono Crystals minimum in like challenge chronos per stage. You know, we're talking thousands of chronos. And I know it's a pain to go through them, but especially if you're struggling, go through story for like 20 minutes a day, and you'll find that you'll quickly rack up a whole bunch of Chrono Crystals. Make sure that you start clearing some of the older ones as well, because some of the older hard modes have like 30 Chrono Crystals available. And while you're doing this, you can work on friendship for your units. There's a very special equip that increases the rate of friendship point gain. Using different units will increase their friendship ranks. Getting them to rank 5 counts towards a very special achievement, which will give you a couple hundred Chrono Crystals as well. So again, this is the killing two birds with one stone thing. I know I have challenges left. I go to clear my challenges, and whilst doing so, I grab myself some friendship points. The equip, it's not available with Z points, it's not available with Z2 points, it's available with rare medals. So you go to the rare medal shop and you'll be able to buy the equip there. Get an equip for every single character. It adds cumulatively. So if each character has an equip that gives them 9%, altogether all the characters will give you, for example, all 6, each of them, all total in at like 15% each. That gives you a total of 90% boost to your friendship points. Okay, I do have a video on it. I have a video on all these things, so I'm going to leave them in the top right hand corner. But yeah, so at this point now, obviously those are kind of like the main methods, right? Story, friendship rank, soul boosting, equipment ranks. If you're a new player, you've netted yourself probably a couple hundred, if not a couple thousand Chrono Crystals at this point. If you're a veteran, you've maybe squeezed out 1,000 or 2, right? Now, from there, we get into some of the events. So special events wise, talking these very special, like challenge events, these one with 3 attempts per day. There's quite a few of them now. There's around 4,200 Chrono Crystals here if you need. Obviously, you need to have the characters at a certain rank to be able to attempt the stage. But if you're a player that's been playing for a while, you should have quite a few of these guys. And even as a new player, you probably have a lot of them at the entry level to enter this stage. Doing all of these, 600 each, big score. On top of that, Legends Road. Legends Roads give out like 800 Chrono Crystals each. Through the challenges, they are very stamina heavy, but they are worth it. So get all the Legends Road characters, especially the first like 500 Chrono Crystals is actually very cheap and stamina efficient to get. So I would go grab those as well. Right now there is a worldwide challenge raid that is up and hyperdimensional co-op. Both of these drop Chrono Crystals. The challenge raid drops 700. The hyperdimensional co-op drops 300. So those alone, not inclusive of the missions, is another 1,000 Chrono Crystals. I know it's very tight. I know it's like, ooh, there's a lot of things I'm going to have to squeeze and get through. This is usually what it's like before Anniversary. Be advised, Anniversary itself will drop around 20,000 Chronos. That's generally speaking the number that drops around the Annie. So if you are struggling, don't panic too much. You will be able to get some from the Annie. Of course, Tournament of Power, another great source of Chrono Crystals. If you haven't done it or you haven't started it, definitely join in. Couple hundred Chrono Crystals. The missions alone are 200. So it's all the sources will add up. 200 here, 200 here, 300 here. Like I said, you'll net yourself maybe 2,000 or 3,000. At least you got yourself a rotation. Unfortunately, PvP, only your ranking reward will net out before the Annie. So this season ends as the Annie begins. So try and get as high a ranking as possible to get as many Chrono Crystals as you can. And that's it, unfortunately. There will be 1 or 2 new events that will pop. And we do have the login bonus reward from the countdown challenge. So there is some more bonuses there. But this is really all the active stuff you can do right now. So try and squeeze out as many as you can. I reckon if you're a new player, there's thousands, like there's literal thousands. There's probably like 15k for you if you're like brand new. If you are a veteran, you may be looking at squeezing out like another 2 or 3k before Annie. Like I'm planning on ending it around 16,000 or so.